This was all streamed live each weekday except Wednesday at twitch.tv/BeamandDoesn'tInternet. Check it out. Let me in! Let me in! Oh. That's tragic, honestly. It's fun. Every time I play Arc Raiders, I think about Helldivers, and every time I play Helldivers, I think about Arc Raiders. I don't get it. I like them both for different reasons. Okay, in Arc Raiders, you got actual risk, and you can change up your build for next to nothing. But in Helldivers, you're a whole lot more powerful. That's good.
That's good.
And you don't actually lose the stuff you get in Helldivers. But in Helldivers, it's so much harder to get new stuff, to like change it up, you know? Because you gotta do the whole like Warbond, super credits, and metal thing. And it's real annoying. Yeah, because like, how are you gonna tell me that you need 2 different currencies and a fresh new battle pass to unlock a new weapon? That's messed up to me. Okay, Helldivers doesn't have nearly as much build freedom as Arc Raiders. And grinding 1,000 super credits every time you want to get a Warbond sucks, dude. Seriously, it's horrible. Because to get super credits for free, because of course they just like put it in your face, they can just buy super credits for real money, but I ain't doing that. The free way to get super credits is load into a mission. Hello. You ignore your main mission. You instead look for minor points of interest. Okay, these aren't even marked on the map, by the way. They just appear on your compass when you're close enough to them. So you have to wander aimlessly looking around for them. And when you do find a minor point of interest, they might have an item drop. Right? Some of them don't have item drops. So it has a chance to have an item drop. And that item drop has a chance to be 10 super credits. So you need 100 of those lucky item drops to buy 1 Warbond. Oh wait, and don't forget, that's the premium Warbond. To get the legendary Warbond, which is all the like crossover stuff, that's 1,500 super credits instead of regular 1,000. So you gotta get 150 of those item drops. And you know what's crazy? The only thing in the game that helps you get these item drops is locked behind a legendary Warbond. So that's 1,500 super credits you gotta grind up to get it. Good luck, pal. Yeah, the Helldivers grinding system is absolutely insufferable. So, like, in that way, I like Arc Raiders more. Because Arc Raiders, you can at least do different things without shilling off ages of your life. And this is coming from somebody who has grinded up the super credits for and purchased multiple Warbonds. It is horrible. And I'm pretty sure they made it horrible on purpose to tempt you into buying the super credits with real money. But, like I said before, I already spent like 40 bucks on the base game. Okay? I ain't spending another dime on it. You ain't gonna catch me dead buying super credits. I don't know how I hit that. I normally miss those. Oh, at least the Helldiver stuff is permanent, though. Thanks, bro.
Hello, Raider.
Although one thing I like about Helldivers more than this, even though getting new stuff is absolutely horrendous, the Helldivers stuff feels more like a change in playstyle, you know? Like in this game you go from gun to slightly different gun. But in Helldivers you can go from like regular gun to Tesla cannon to pocket flamethrower or steroid gun. It's a whole lot more interesting, you know? Sell all the shotgun shells, because shotguns are kind of useless in this game, be for real. See, like, back when I unlocked my first Warbond in Helldivers, it genuinely felt like a game changer. And it literally was, because it changed the way I played the game forever. I just feel like it's a bit much, you know? Yeah, I like them both for different reasons, you know? In fact, I'm in the process of trying to get another Helldivers Warbond right now. I don't know which Warbond I'm gonna get, though. Because, like... Okay. So, before we did try out this melee build as a joke, because, you know, melee builds in a game about shooting are always funny. And part of me wants to get the Masters of Ceremony Warbond, because it has the best melee stuff. But the other part of me doesn't want to because, well, it's a melee build in a game about shooting. Clearly it's not going to be that good. There are many things a gun can do which a, like, traditional officer's saber cannot. Yeah, like, if you tried to take a melee build to, like, any difficulty higher than medium, you're probably dead. So yeah, that's why the other half of me doesn't want to get that one. I was also thinking maybe I do save up for that legendary warbond that lets you do the minor points of interest better. Because I mean, sure, it's more expensive, like 500 more, but it'll help with the next future warbonds, you know? But anyways, I find it mad funny how their collaboration with Stalker dropped the legendary warbond for it. But the legendary warbond has the stuff from the last time they collaborated. So because I was there for the last collaboration, I have a bunch of the stuff that's in the warbond without actually having the warbond. I mean, sure, the warbond has a couple things that I don't have, but it's a legendary warbond. That means it's the more expensive one. I ain't doing all that for a couple items. I'm grateful for the ones I have, thank you. That's a Rocketeer. Okay. Oh, the luck. Yo, he just got attracted to somebody else. So I'm safe. I find it mad funny when a character in a video game can't do something that a person could do in real life. 'Cause it's like, bro, how? Like, some characters got super exaggerated fall damage, while people in real life could take that easily. A video game character could drop one story and be on the verge of death. A person in real life could drop one story, and if they're prepared for it, they could just walk it off. They're like, I don't get it. This feels weird to me. Or when a character has bad stamina. This one's a rarer case, because most video game characters do have more stamina than real people. But in some games, the stamina is bad, to the point where dudes in real life could 100% run longer than the character. I think that's the guy. That's the one we're looking for. I don't know, in my opinion, yeah, that's him alright. In my opinion, fictional characters should always, like, be real people. We dodge those. Okay, unless it's like a real specific trade, like something you get a job for, a fictional character should win. Only certain things, though. Like, a fictional character should be better at running and jumping and stuff, yeah, but if the fictional character's a regular dude, then they shouldn't be better at pharmaceuticals than a regular doctor or something like that. Where's the body? Please tell me. Oh my god, they dropped one of these. I whiffed. Is it right here? It's right here. Nice. I got it. I got what I wanted. And it's in my safe pocket, so we're chilling. Let's try to win this fight, but if we don't, it's okay. Because we already secured it. God, can you not go directly above me? Where I can't aim? Yo, is that a smoke grenade? Hold on. Yeah, aim through that one. Aim through that one. I don't know where I got the smoke grenade from, but that's a crazy stroke of luck. Oh, come on. How? No, genuinely, how did I miss that? That's what I expected the shot to do. Okay, we're safe. Now let's try to get out of here. I don't know, there's some things I'd prefer a fictional character be comparable to a real life person for, though. Like, some things they should be better at them, some things they should be even, some things they should be worse. One of the things I feel like should be even, I feel like a fictional character, okay, not 100% of the time, but I really love when this is the case, crafting. Okay, when a character has realistic crafting, I love that. Like, they're not just making certain things out of thin air like you do in Minecraft. They're actually creating makeshift stuff out of, like, real scraps. Like, for instance, if I see a crafting recipe in a game, that's like... I'm dead. If I see a crafting recipe in a game that's like making a spear out of a stick and rock, then I see the spear come out and it's got a binding on it out of nowhere. I don't like that. Because where'd the binding come from? Like, you only had a stick and rock. But when it's like a stick, a rock, and a piece of cloth, and the binding is the piece of cloth, I like that, because that's realistic. Or when the crafting is limited to what they would realistically know. Like, the dude in Terraria just knows how to make everything. Off-rip. Doesn't even learn anything. I like it when the character has limited crafting knowledge. Like, a real person wouldn't know how to make a spear. If a real person were tasked with making a weapon out of random junk, they wouldn't come out with a spear, they'd probably come out with, like, a cudgel. So I'd also prefer them have more realistic choices. Crafting's one of the things I'm real picky about. Like I said, it doesn't have to be like that 100% of the time. That's just how I like it. Let's see, another thing that I feel like a fictional character should be equal to a real person in. Okay, this might be a weird take. This might be a horrible take. I don't know. But I like it when a fictional character has realistic swimming. Okay? Like, I'm not saying unrealistic swimming is bad. You can keep your Mario swimming with infinite breath if you want. I'm just saying, I like when it feels like you're controlling a person that's swimming, and not when it feels like you're controlling a submersible shaped like a person. Because in real life, the average Jew doesn't swim very fast, if at all. Like, I can swim. I'd say I can swim decently good, but I can't swim nearly as fast as most video game characters. And my favorite depiction of swimming has to be GTA. GTA 5, they almost nailed realistic swimming. I gotta say almost, because you can hold your breath for a while. Now, I'm pretty sure a human could, in theory, hold their breath for that long, but most people can't, okay? Let's see, another thing that I feel like a fictional character should be equal to a real person in. Not gonna lie, there's not too many things that fit this criteria. Because, like, a lot of things need to be simplified for the sake of the video game. Because, like, you can't give Super Mario a realistic jump height. That'd just destroy the game, you know? Although it would be mad funny trying to watch Mario go save the princess with a 6-inch vertical. Not gonna lie, I might have to, like, create the first better than or equal to. And say inventory management. Okay? Now, because I've played a couple games where the characters can only hold, well, they can't hold nearly as much as a real person could. And it bugs me, because, like, why? Some video game characters, if you gave them, like, 10 keys or whatever, and they were all different keys, they wouldn't be able to pick them all up, because even though they're small, they're different. In real life, a person will be able to pick up those 10 keys easily. Yeah, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Open up, open up. Close. So, yeah, I feel like, as far as inventory management goes, a video game character should be greater than or equal to a real person. I'm not gonna say flat equal, because if it was always set to, like, real person carry capacity, then some games would be genuinely unplayable. Because I doubt a real person could do, like, a lot of people ain't strong enough to push a crate. I know it's not inventory, but I'm saying it's a reflection of how strong they are. Also, Sentinel's not here, let's go extract. Damn, the Rocketeer's just camping. Dude. Not gonna lie, that's extracting out. Well, anyways, so why not? Just, like, stay underneath, bro. Nice. Yo, that dude got folded, but hey. We made it. I don't know, it just bugs me when the character can't carry a bunch of small objects. Or, okay, I know this is a balancing thing, so I shouldn't really apply this, but accessory limits. Because the person in real life could 100% wear, like, 20 Nexuses. Disregard this one because it's horrible for balancing, but I'm just saying, a person in real life could 100%, like, wear an entire inventory's worth of accessories. And pull up to battle with, like, 20 anklets, 30 amulets, 10 rings. God, that would be balancing hell, but it'd be funny. Not gonna lie, kinda like what the LEGO games did, where certain characters know how to do certain things, and you have to switch characters. I actually like that, because, like, obviously a regular dude wouldn't know how to operate heavy machinery, or like a regular main character. So you'd have to switch to somebody who actually does. I'm thinking about more mechanics translated to real life and vice versa. I know I was glazing realistic crafting, but realistic medicine would be a nightmare. Yo, realistic medicine would be absolutely horrendous. Like, imagine getting shot in a video game had the same consequences that it does in real life. I whiffed. I'm about to get folded off it. Find the rock. Find the rock. Come on. Bandages, come on. Miss. 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 And this is why we go with cheap loadouts. In case we get jumped off it with no cover. Like this. It's okay, we only lost like a Pharaoh and a couple shield retarders. Imagine that server had the last Sentinel firing core we need. But back to what I was saying. A video game having realistic health consequences? Because in real life, there are very few places where you can get shot where it won't have permanent consequences. Like, in real life, if you get shot or seriously stabbed or whatever, you're gonna have reminders left throughout your entire life. So a video game like that would be horrific. Or getting sick? Oh, all status effects would be horrible. Any and all poison would just be an instant win. Really. Like, even if it doesn't take effect right away, the moment you land it, you just gotta wait. Speaking of waiting, I can't wait until we're, like, done getting these Sentinel firing cores so I can stop using the Pharaoh. Because I want to use a different gun. Not gonna lie, I'm about to pivot to things that shouldn't be realistic. Because before we were talking about things that I feel like a fictional character should be comparable to a real person in. But now, let's do the opposite. So, like, you already know the obvious ones, running, jumping, all that. Because, like, a game with realistic jumping would be... Well, actually, I guess Helldivers has realistic jumping. Yeah, Helldivers is kind of realistic, because those dudes aren't willing to jump until it's necessary. Especially considering they're wearing armor. Gunplay. Yeah, gunplay. Like, a big selling point of shooter games is the fact that it's unrealistic. Right, you don't have to manage the mags, you just reload. And you don't have to keep track of where they are on your person. I know there are already plenty of video games where you have to manage your mags, but having to make sure they're accessible would be kind of crazy. Like, imagine tabletop simulator guns, but fast-paced, effectively. Is that what it's called? No, not tabletop simulator, hand simulator. Yeah, that's what the game was called. Honestly, same thing with swordplay, really. Because, like, be for real, most people don't know how to use a sword. I remember seeing the video. It was comparing people who actually, or people who have never used a sword in their life, to somebody who was really experienced at using a sword. And they had them, like, cutting bamboo. A whole bunch of regular people tried it, they could only cut through, like, 1 or 2 stalks of bamboo on the line. The actual sword guy cut through all of them cleanly. See, every video game with a sword is just assuming you're the sword guy, even if your character has never seen a sword in their life. Like, here's an example. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, your character, assumedly, has not used a sword. Considering, you know, they're only given guns at the beginning of the game after your time skip. And yeah, after putting only a couple points in reflex, you're magically a goat with the sword, doing real serious damage to people and blocking bullets with it. A game with realistic sword skill would go crazy. I know some people would be addicted to it. What's good?
No, we got one more person.
What's poppin', pal?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Hey, welcome to the Art Creators Podcast. Are you okay with being interviewed?
Yeah. I'm actually...
How do you feel about Art Creators so far?
I know I'm having quite a bit of fun with it. I took a break recently, but I'm back now. I've actually been streaming it.
Oh, great, thank you, I appreciate your input. And how do you feel about the difference between a regular raid and electromagnetic storm raid, a night raid, the fact that cold snap is just gone?
Not gonna lie, because I generally play by myself, I haven't really gone to the special raids, only the normal ones. Because, you know, I don't want to get smoked.
Yeah, that's so. Well, that brings me to my next point. We were talking about aggression-based matchmaking, and Barf did confirm that it is a thing. Well, it'll close on its own. You can.
No, I'm telling this guy not to mute because he's gonna get abandoned. 10 seconds.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Okay, you have
He's here, we're good.
to finish up your ring book.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles. 100% waffles. The Arc Raiders podcast. How you live to see it.